bang, we made cash. It is 10:44 a.m. Okay, I have been trading for no less than 30 minutes. $1,400 on SPY, 524 loss on Amazon. That comes out to about $946 in profit today. Like, look at this. Can you guys even see? Live account, okay? If you are still struggling to make a ton of money, watch the rest of this video because I'm going to do a complete breakdown of how I made $946 from tapping buttons on my phone and filming another YouTube video. Really got in the trade, filmed another YouTube video that's coming out tomorrow, and now I just saw that my trade exited and I made $946. Do a complete breakdown, hop in the charts, show you exactly what I did to make this happen so you can do it as well. All right, just to show you guys the proof, this is a live account, obviously. You can see on Amazon, I lost $524. On SPY, I made $1,470, basically a 3R trade and minus 1R on this one. I ended up making close to $1,000 on the day using Thinkorswim. Now, there's only 2 trades, and I'm going to break it down for you right now. Amazon, I actually ended up taking a loss on it, but let me show you exactly why I took a loss and why I'm fine and comfortable taking this loss, because it was for my strategy and for my trades. On Amazon, I was trading a strategy called the triple line method. Okay, now this is a strategy I've been using for a very long time, and it works really well, but just like any other strategy, it doesn't work 100% of the time. Okay, now the triple line method works something like this. Okay, we just trade from line to line. Okay, we have these 2 outer lines here, we have this 1 middle line here, and I simply trade from line to line. So what happened was price came inside, we got above this line here, I looked for a pullback, I got in on this pullback just like this right here, and then price came up, came back down, and I stopped out right around this area. I believe it was on this candle or this candle down here for a small loss. Now, what's really important to understand is that I got out as my stop directed, and I was still having a good risk reward with this trade. You can see I was getting in here. My target was going to be up at this other level. My stop loss was right around here. Okay, so I was looking for a 2R trade on this. Ended up losing 1R, which for me is about $500 for this specific account. So it was a really fast trade, really in and out, nothing much to it. It was just a really good triple line method trade that didn't end up working out for me. So then what I did was I went over to SPY. I kept looking at the other stocks I was looking at, and I noticed that SPY had a demand zone down here. Okay, now this was in my morning plan. And so while I was looking at SPY to buy here at demand, I also saw something on ES that was really, really interesting. So ES, you can see we had these pre-market lows down here, and it was right in the way of where that SPY demand zone coincided with. So if I zoom out, you guys can see exactly that we had this ES demand zone was right around this area here, just like that. And we actually tapped this demand zone pre-market on ES. But because of that, I wanted to wait for it to take the stops out because that's how market makers typically move price. So understanding this, I waited for the stop one first until I decided to get in after. And just like this, on the 5-minute chart, you can see that price came down, we took out the stops, and he immediately rallied back to new highs and took out the liquidity up here at the highs. So you can see that after I saw that SPY had that stop hunt, or ES had that stop hunt right here, and we ended up reversing, I waited for a pullback to get in long. If we take a look at SPY, I got a really, really good entry right on this dip down here. Okay, and on that dip, I decided to get in long. I put my stop right at the lows, and I targeted this mid-level here, okay, because I knew that there was going to be liquidity up at this high, and I also knew that if we got above this level here for the triple line method, there's a very good chance that price is going to rotate up to this mid-level here, and now it's probably going to make its way up towards this other black level down here. Now for me, this was a really, really good trade. You can see I got in, I had my stop at the lows, target at the highs. It was a 3R trade, and that makes a lot of sense because if you look at my Thinkorswim, I lost about $500 on Amazon, which was 1R, and I made about $1,500 on SPY contracts, which was here, which would have been 3R. So my risk is $500. 3 times 5 is $1,500. You can see all of that ended up working out perfectly. Now, this is what having solid risk management can do for you. And it's so, so important that you're having a good risk reward on each trade. You're very cautious of the options that you're taking for your risk management. Now, if we're looking back at Thinkorswim, I want to show you the exact options that I took because I think it's really important to understand. No, I didn't get 0 DTEs to trade this. Okay, if I look at SPY, you can see that I got the ones that were January 23rd, 2024, which is in about a week from now. So I got 7 days out, and I got the 474 calls, okay? The 474 calls are in the money, okay? I got these right at the money, in the money, when price was here. So I want to really let you guys know that you don't need to get these crazy 0 DTEs way far out of the money trades just to be successful and make big gains. Both Amazon and SPY, I decided to get 1 week in the money contracts because that is a very good area where I can determine a good risk and understand that with the stop losses I'm using, I can get around a $500 stop loss for the specific account and for the specific trade. So simply by having a strategy that works with being the triple line method and a combination of supply and demand, I was able to have 2 solid trades. One of them was a loss. One of them was a winner and still end up on the day over $946. And the best part about this as well is that I pretty much automated it. You see, what I did is I knew I wanted to film a YouTube video, which is going to come out tomorrow. Make sure you check that out. But I knew I wanted to film a YouTube video, so I decided that, hey, I got in the trade. I'm just going to set my stop. I'm going to set my target. I'm going to walk away. And that's exactly what I did. And then once I finished making a YouTube video, which took like 20, 30 minutes, I come on my screen right now and I see that I was filled at my target. Doing this is honestly the best way to trade because I can simply get in. I don't have any emotions. I didn't even know what was going on throughout this entire trade. I just had confidence in my strategy, and I knew that, hey, if I lost, I was going to lose $500. Nothing wrong with that. And if I knew if I was right, then I would make a ton of money, and I wouldn't care either way. So simply being able to do this, getting rid of your emotions completely, is going to help set you up for life, and it's also going to help you become a much better trader. Now, I know this video is kind of quick, but I just wanted to come on and show you guys a quick recap of the money that I made today, and also let you guys know that tomorrow, the video I'm coming out with is going to be absolutely insane. You're not going to want to miss it because I'm going to give you access to something 100% free that I've spent the last 2 months working on. Put your notifications on, okay, subscribe, put the bell on, do what you gotta do to make sure you watch my video tomorrow, because that is gonna become an absolute killer for you to be successful in trading, okay? So hit the subscribe button, hit the like, comment below, and see you guys tomorrow for the next video.